Another beloved franchise that people have been clamoring and asking for a continuation of is Bloodborne. I want to talk in this segment of the show about Bloodborne 2. Is this a game that's going to come out in the foreseeable future? Could we be getting an announcement here in 2023 or 2024? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Let's get into it. So guys, in an article coming to us from Jules Albert of Cultured Ventures, several people agree that Bloodborne is a true gem from the last decade of gaming. Although its Souls-like difficulty gave players a hard time, they still felt ecstatic thanks to its immersive gameplay, intricate lore, and spot-on game design. The game was also immediately praised by fans after its 2015 release, and it's still loved by many today. Given its success and reception, many fans look forward to a sequel, Bloodborne 2. If you happen to be one of them, here's everything you need to know. So that being said, guys, when could this game possibly be coming out? Well, at the moment, there's no official announcement regarding the release of Bloodborne 2. There's also no confirmation whether or not a sequel will be made in the first place. Bloodborne's developer, FromSoftware, seems to be focused on Armored Core 6 and Elden Ring DLC for now. So obviously, guys, Armored Core 6 already came out. Elden Ring, of course, I'm sure they're working on a number of other things behind the scenes with that game because of the smash success it was. But could we be getting it after that? Well, after that, Bloodborne 2 might be developed, but we can't say for sure. FromSoftware does a great job of keeping secrets when it comes to its projects, so it's hard to tell what its next games are going to be. Still, a sequel isn't entirely out of the question given the success of the original and other similar recent titles like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice and Elden Ring. If they don't push through with Bloodborne 2, then FromSoftware might settle with a Bloodborne remaster or PC port. And I agree with that. I think a remaster could definitely be something that FromSoftware ends up doing. Well, what exactly could this title be about if it were to be developed? Well, let's talk about that. Since there's no word of a sequel, no one knows what Bloodborne 2's story will be. For now, we can only speculate what the game can be about. Bloodborne 2 can potentially expand the game's world, going beyond Harnum. This gives room for the developers to deepen the lore and develop a new immersive story for the players. Bloodborne 2 might also follow the events of the first game, continuing the story of your main character there. However, the first game has multiple endings, so they'll have to pick which one is canon for the sequel. It's also possible that Bloodborne 2 will follow an entirely new protagonist to prevent any complications with the first game. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about, with the multiple endings, which ending do you think they should go with as canon? Let me know in the comment section down below. So in terms of, who could be developing Bloodborne 2, I mean, what exactly could be happening here? Well, we can all agree that there's a high chance FromSoftware would develop Bloodborne 2. They're also the ones who created the original Bloodborne and other Souls-like games. Furthermore, FromSoftware is basically the one who started the whole Souls-like genre, so there's no one else best suited for the job than them. That said, they're very busy right now, so Sony may end up giving the IP to someone else to work on. And that's a big question, guys. Like, who could they potentially give this project to? If FromSoftware is just going to be kind of overseeing a lot of the things, but they're going to be there for, a lot of the creative decisions and things of that nature from a narrative perspective. But who else could really do something like a Bloodborne 2? And I just feel that I keep coming back to FromSoftware. I don't think there's really many companies that are going to do it like they do it. In terms of, someone else develops it, it may end up being a lot easier than the original game, which a lot of people may like, because of how difficult Bloodborne 2 is. But some people want to see it be even more difficult than the first game. And so FromSoftware are the guys who really try to raise the bar from that perspective. But a lot of this, guys, is speculation. If you ask me, I do believe that Bloodborne 2 will get made at some point. I believe it needs to be made. I think that there's a massive community behind this game. We just got to echo it into existence. And, by doing that through Reddit, through social media, messaging FromSoftware, letting them know that we want a Bloodborne 2. Lots of things, guys, could happen in the coming years, as they've been developing more and more, different games or DLC, whatever it is. Bloodborne 2 should definitely be on their list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about Bloodborne 2. And for more Bloodborne 2 content and videos, stay here with zrotv.